Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about the brand new Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette. I got this the day on Sephora where you were able to like pre-order it or something like that. I got it that day and I just got it in the mail today. I think I ordered it Thursday? I am so excited for this. When I saw this online, it looked so pretty. Like the shades in here looked gorgeous. So of course today's video is going to be another first impression / review, and I'm just super excited to try this. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this video and just talk about all this peachy goodness right here. Alright, so this palette right here retails for $45 and you get, I wanna say 12 shades in here, if I'm not mistaken. It comes in this really pretty packaging. I think this is so cute, and it says that this is a velvet matte eyeshadow palette infused with peach and sweet fig cream, so that's nice. I feel like this is gonna smell amazing. And when you open up the box, you get this little pamphlet right here. It says life is a peach, and then you pie. Okay. And when you open it up, it just gives you like a few different looks that you can do with it. I feel like Too Faced does that a lot, where you open it up and it gives you kind of a little lookbook. Now, one of the main things that drew me in about this palette was the packaging. I love the packaging. It's very shiny, very glossy. It has this gold packaging, and right here it has like these little peaches. And when you open it up, it does have like a metallic close, so I love that. I feel like this just feels so nice. Oh, it has an awesome mirror in here. I love this mirror. This smells so good. It smells like peaches. It really does. It smells so good. Look at these colors. They are so gorgeous. I'm gonna insert swatches right here. So we have peach meringue, peach tea, peach cobbler, peach tart, peach butter, just peachy, peach punch, just ripe, peaches and cream, fresh picked, peach sangria, and chocolate dipped. So I think that there's a good variety of colors in this palette. I think it is obviously very peachy, but it does have this kind of really dark shade down here that you can kind of substitute for a black, so I like that. And it also has some very light shades up here to highlight the brow bone or set down your primer, things like that. And then it has a nice variety of browns and peachy colors, and then it has these nice kind of berry shades right here at the bottom. So I think this palette is gorgeous. I love the color selection. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and see how it applies to the eyes. I do already have my base on, so I have some foundation on, and I did set my lids with some Tarte Shape Tape concealer right here. I use this all the time as my primer for my eyes. I love using it because it covers up any discoloration or anything I want to hide on my lids. And I love the way that shadows look on top of it. I feel like you can really see the true color of the shadows because that does cancel everything out. I went ahead and primed my lids because I would do this if I was wearing any other eyeshadow, so I want to give this a fair shot. I'm going to first go in with this color right here, Peach Meringue, and I'm just taking this on a fluffy brush. This is a Luxie 205 tapered blending brush, and I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to really set down on my lid. Mine has this like little long hair on it. Then I'm going to dip into this shade right here. This is called Peaches and Cream, and I'm just going to start putting that in my crease. Now this shadow does have a little bit of kick up to it. I don't mind that in moderation. Okay, so that color blended out really nicely, really easily. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This shade is called Just Peachy, and I'm kind of just gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna place it where we placed the other color. This is the Royal Ling Nickel BMX 430 crease brush, and I am taking it kind of in this inner corner over here. Alright guys, then I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This is called Peach Punch. I'm just going to take this on a little blending brush right here. This is the Luxie tapered blending brush. And I'm just going to take that and I'm just really going to focus that right in the crease. And I'm also going to pull that down on the outer V as well. And I'm kind of just dragging this color out just a little bit, kind of like a cat eye, like wing sort of deal. Alright guys, I kind of feel like this one is a little harder to work with than the other two that I used. And maybe that's because I'm packing it down more, but I do feel like it tended to get a little bit patchy right in this area, and I kind of had to keep stamping it in there to get that color. The color itself is beautiful and it blended out very well. It's just when I was really trying to get that color punched in one particular area, I feel like it was a little tiny bit patchy. I'm going to go back into Just Peachy on that same Royal and Langnickel brush, and I'm just going to take that and add that a bit more to the top. Alright guys, now I'm going to go into this shade right here called Peach Sangria, which to me seems more like a satin than a matte. It has a little bit of shimmer in it and a little bit of a shift. But I'm just going to take that color and I'm going to pack that on my entire lid. Alright guys, so this shade I am definitely getting a bit of fallout, but the other shades have not really been like that. I'm going to try wetting my brush first and then applying the shadow. So as you can see, this shade gave me like a crap ton of fallout, so that's fun. I'm going to go back in with that Luxie 229 tapered blending brush, and I'm really going to pack that right here on the outer edge of this. And I'm just going to blend that top portion out a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This is called Just Right, and I'm just going to pack that on this outer V right here. And I'm just going to extend that out a little bit. Alright guys, so I just took a makeup wipe and I cleaned up that area a little bit because the fallout was driving me bananas, and I also wanted to create a sharp line out here on the edge. Alright guys, I'm going to take this shade right here called Peach Butter, and I'm just going to use that to highlight my brow bone. I'm actually just going to go back into Peaches and Cream and go just on the top of that line up there. Alright guys, so my camera turned off, but for the lower lash line, all I did was take Peach Cobbler right here. I ran that all across my lower lash line. Then I took Just Peachy and I focused that mainly on this outer corner right here. And then I highlighted my inner corner with the shade of Peach Meringue. That's all I did for my lower lash line and inner corner. And I'm just going to finish up the rest of my face, do my brows, my lashes, and such. And then I'll be back to share with you my final thoughts. Alright guys, so let's talk about this palette right here. I got very frustrated using this palette, I'm not gonna lie. I got very frustrated. The fallout, I usually always do my eyes first, so this wouldn't have been as big of a problem had I not already had foundation on. But if you like doing your foundation first, girl, this has a lot of fallout for a few shades. This shade right here, what is this? Just Right, had a ton of fallout. The color's very pretty, but it did have a ton of fallout. Peach Sangria also gave me quite a bit of fallout, and it was just a little bit hard to work with for me. These shades up here, these more transitional lighter shades, I love. I think they're awesome. I think they blended really well. The only other one that I had a problem with that I used was Peach Punch. I just felt like it got a little bit patchy the more that I tried to kind of pack it on. I feel like if you were to maybe use this in conjunction with another palette, like if you weren't doing an all matte look, if you were going to add a little bit of shimmers in there, and if you were mainly using these for like transition shades, then yes, I really like this. But if you just want to do an all matte look like this, I think it turned out really well. But it was kind of difficult to accomplish. It really was. I'm just kind of torn on this. I love the colors in here. I really do. I think the colors in here are absolutely gorgeous. But to use on its own, I'm not really too sure about, which, to be quite honest, like I don't normally do an all matte look. I do usually incorporate some shimmers. That's why I love my 35O matte so much, because I will reach for that if I need a shade, and then I will put that away and just reach for some other shimmer palette. So that's kind of what I see myself doing with this. Like if I want some transition shades, or if I want to do a very peachy look, then I do feel like that I will reach for this just so I can get these colors because, again, I think they are gorgeous. I will say too that I don't think that this shade right here should be considered a matte. It has a little bit of shimmer to it, it has a little bit of a shift. I think it's more kind of a satin shade than a matte per se, but it's very pretty. If you don't mind a little bit of fallout, then I think this palette is really nice if you don't mind working with the shades a little bit to get these colors. I don't think this is a must-have palette. I do think that I will reach for it because I love the shade selection in here, but I don't think that you need this. That's just my opinion. So yeah guys, those are my thoughts on the Just Peachy Mattes palette by Too Faced. I hope that you enjoyed this video and I hope that it was helpful, and that if you were thinking about buying this palette, that this video kind of helped you out a little bit. Let me know in the comments down below if you were thinking about purchasing this palette or if you already have the palette and if you like it. I'd love to hear some other opinions. Also, I do have a video coming up in the near future that will include a small giveaway, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye! If you were mainly just using this for like transition state,